Thank you for listening to this Belly Up Sports Podcast Network product. Some said we go belly up, so we made it our name, and we're still here.
In life, you're either dealt with a great hand of cards or a bad hand. Some get a hand that's hit or miss. In Hazel's case, her life has been filled with heartbreak, struggle, overcoming fear, and even eventually finding love. Join me as I crack open the brain that is Hazel's, and as we dabble into the world of the unknown. This is Volume 55 of Time to BS Podcast, BS Sessions. And here's Hazel. But before we get to the show, let us remind you that this show is sadly not free. So here's a quick ad break before we roll the tape. This show ain't free, so time for some ads.
Hey guys, this is Hector from the Insert Name FC podcast here to tell you guys about Canada Dips. It is a great tasting, superior alternative to traditional dip using CBD in a way that is radical, enjoyable, and effective. It comes in 5 core flavors: wintergreen, mint, citrus, mango, and American spice. Canada Dip CBD is the new evolution in dip, allowing guys to enjoy great, long-lasting taste without the downsides. If you guys want to go ahead and try them out, use the code BELLYUP20 at CanadaDipCBD.com. Once again, BELLYUP20 at CanadaDipCBD.com, and you'll get yourself 20% off your purchase. Thank you again for Canada Dips for being a great partner of Belly Up Sports.
This is Han Solo, and I'm going to be keeping you company for the next few hours right here on the Midnight Shift.
It's time to BS.
All right, so take 3.
3?
Quiet you. Take 3 of doing this. Well, technically it is take 3 because we did a test run.
Okay.
And then a second run, and then you
goofed.
You did the thing because
I did the thing.
we have paperwork for these things.
We do.
You know that.
My brain.
It's fine. It's fine.
I do not control the remember.
The BS Express is in full force. Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to BS Sessions Volume 55. Joining me in this delightful, in the department of BS, coming to you from the beaches of lovely Long Island, New York, Miss Hazel herself has decided to enter the room here.
It's about time.
Oh my god.
This is how long that we've been?
Nice!
That was sick.
Nice! Thank you, Roadcaster.
Oh god, ow.
Sorry. So one of the few questions I want to talk with you about is like, who is Hazel? Who are you? How would you describe yourself for those who don't know who you are?
Well, one of the keywords I would use I can't use today.
No, you can't.
But I've never known how to answer that kind of question. That's always been the one that I'm like, well, I'm me.
I'm just there.
Yeah, I'm like I exist. Yeah, I'm just a person. I like to think of myself as, I like to think of myself as like the mom friend of the group, right? Like I'm the one that's gonna check in with you and be like, hey, have you eaten? Have you taken the meds that you need to take? Are you drinking water? Like, are you taking care of yourself? I've had a crazy life. I got some nuts stories. I'm having to think about the words I'm using.
Oh, yeah? Some crazy stories, as the kids would say.
As the youngins.
I mean, I've known you for a few years. Reach it. There you go.
I got it.
I've known you for a few years, and over the last few years, you've grown a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm not the same person I was when we first met.
No, you definitely weren't. And I mean, since we have became great friends and stuff like that, you have since gotten yourself into a fantastic relationship.
I did. I'm married.
I was gonna say that you are married now, which cue the. Proud of that one. I mean, it's
found someone to tolerate me.
it's not even just the whole tolerating you it's not even the whole tolerating you part. It's more of like you have someone that compliments
I do.
you.
We work very well together. You know, one of the things that I say a lot, you know, when people talk to us about our relationship and they'll ask us, like, how do you guys, like, make this work?
Uh-huh.
You know, we're from totally different ends of the island. We're from totally different worlds. You know, he's very mellow and chill while I'm, like, bouncing off the walls, bat crazy.
Yeah.
To be careful of my words.
We're both New Yorkers, so obviously the whole no swearing thing is going to be really difficult for you.
Oh my god.
It's going to be really difficult for you.
Try not to swear challenge.
You'll fail immediately in the next 5 minutes. Don't actually do it, but you know what I mean.
We don't mention take 1.
No, we don't mention take 2 actually, but but we'll get to your marriage, we'll get to your relationship and all of that down the road.
All that jazz.
But one of the questions I have is, how would you tell someone your story? Your story is, I don't want to use the word complicated, but from when I first met you, I'm going to describe Hazel when I first met her. Mm-hmm. When I first met you, you were definitely scared.
Yeah.
You were definitely scared. Mm-hmm. And it seemed like that there was a lot going on in your head that you didn't know how to get off your chest.
Yeah.
At that time. And since then, you've grown a lot.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you've matured a lot.
I have.
I mean, there certainly has been a lot that has transpired.
Oh, yeah.
Since then. But at the same point, you've grown up and you've matured.
Yeah.
I mean, but let's go back to the question. How would you tell someone your story?
So one of the things that where do I even begin?
Take your time. You're all good.
I had a pretty crazy childhood. Gonna get a little dark for a second, but it's part of who I am today.
That's why you're here.
Yeah.
That's why BS Sessions exists.
A lot of my family, unfortunately, has passed away due to cancer and all kinds of other stupid stuff. Not stupid, but you know what I mean. And that played a huge influence on my life. You know, I brain. Growing up, before I was 10, about a third of my immediate family had passed away. Which, for anyone, that number is crazy just to start with. And since then, it's only grown. Which is, unfortunate. But it has played a huge factor into who I am today. Growing up, I was homeschooled. I had a very close-knit family unit. We all just kind of came together and supported each other. And my mom really, my mom really kept me going. She's the one that made sure, I was okay. And she pushed me to be who I am today and pushed me and got me to where I needed to be. She gave me the best education I could have asked for. She gave me all kinds of tools that I've used to this day. I've had some pretty crazy stuff happen in my life between abusive exes and, I found the internet at way too young of an age. So there are some stories there.
Trust me, we all do.
Oh my God.
Literally.
I was a sneaky kid. And I was one of those kids that found a way onto the internet when I wasn't supposed to be. And that put me into some pretty dangerous situations that, I'm sure we'll talk about later on. But to give a snippet, I got wrapped up with not one, not two, but 3 different pedophiles in a 5-year gap. 4 actually. Oh my gosh, 4. Which is crazy. And when I try to think about my life, when I try to pick out what's a key thing? What's something that sticks out about me? What's something that I hold on to? And that's fight.
Okay.
In the sense of I'm not going to just lay down and take it.
No.
I'm not going to just take whatever life's given me. I'm not going to just take the cards I was handed. I'm going to fight, I'm going to get up, and I'm going to do the thing.
You've always been good at that, of, like, sticking up for yourself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, especially recently, you've been good at that. I mean, in that regard, I mean, I'm not going to say, like, oh, I'm the perfectionist here, because, good God, no. I'm the firm believer of saying, like, perfection doesn't exist.
No.
Like, I always...
Perfection is a concept.
Perfection is flawed.
Oh, yeah.
It's, I mean, my grandmother would always, would tell this story about, why are you trying so hard to be perfect? Even God himself is not perfect.
Yeah.
You want to know why? He made you. Because
yeah, there you go.
In hindsight being what it is, hindsight being exactly what it is, it's true.
Yeah.
It really is. Because, like, I mean, sorry, the cat just zoomed out of nowhere and she goes, meow. She'll do
trilled.
that. Donut will do that.
I heard the trill through the headset.
Meow. She'll do that.
Oh my gosh, made me think of that song by those, like, Irish kids. Think you can stop what we do? I doubt it. Because during this one they go,
every time I think of Irish rock, I think of Dropkick Murphs. That's all I think about. And for good reason. I mean, Rose Tattoo in particular is like, I listen to that song a lot. I just go, yeah, because music tells a story. Music, great music.
Music is my lifeline.
Music should tell a story. I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, for those that know you best.
Oh, yeah.
Will know Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Like, for God's sakes.
Like, at the very least.
Just let her do her thing. Just let Donut do her thing. Thank God this is not on camera. I'm so good. Yeah, sorry. Apologies in advance, ladies and gentlemen. You're listening to the audio-only edition of BS Sessions. Very rare thing we're doing, by the way. But by request, which is okay. No big deal.
I'm a potato.
You're not a potato. Stop it.
No, today was a lazy day. I was like, all right.
For God's sakes, I'm like, if you guys could see the image of the outfit choices we did, I'm wearing a Reese's sweatshirt, gray sweatpants. You know, just get that image out of your head, and just.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, it was low hanging fruit, as the kids would say. I mean. And Donut is doing that.
She's going nuts tonight.
You're wearing a band tee and
No, I'm not.
It's not a band tee.
No, it's a festive. 'Tis the season for all things naughty.
Low hanging fruit.
Yeah, no, I've got an oversized sweatshirt and like Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Pajama pants.
I mean, family has always been. Would you say that family is the most important thing?
Oh, absolutely.
To you?
Absolutely.
I mean, you mentioned earlier that family passed on really. I can't snap. Really quickly.
There you go.
Screw you. Really quickly.
Oh, you want to see that?
Anyway, you mentioned earlier that family passed on really quick.
Yeah.
Early on in your
yeah.
life. I mean, was growing pains is an understatement. I mean, how would you view your childhood at that time?
Crazy.
Because you're like, well, what do I do now?
My childhood, you know, it wasn't what most people think of when they think of like a childhood. You know, right out of the gate, right before I was born, my grandparents on my mom's side passed away. My grandfather, right after I was born, he passed away. My dad passed away when I was 5. He passed away a couple days before my 6th birthday.
Oof.
My great-grandmother passed in 2008. So, like, I don't remember what time of the year it was, but I know it was in 2008. And then my sister passed in... I can never remember if it's 2013 or 14. But it was just like one after the other, blow after blow, and there were other deaths in between all of that too. Mm-hmm. But like those were the ones that are really just like the core ones that like just they deck you.
Now, how did that because obviously you're 13, you're 14 years old at the time. I mean, middle school, going into high school, like high school age at the time. Was there a part of you that was like, well, this is my life and it
100%.
sucks?
Oh yeah. You know, growing up, you know, you get those like lingering thoughts, and your brain wanders to places that you wish they wouldn't. And I remember thinking one day when I was a teenager, and just thinking to myself, like, I must be cursed. Like, I did something somewhere along the line. I shouldn't be here. Like,
My past life did things differently.
Yeah, I'm this omen of death. People die around me. And I remember just thinking to myself and getting so upset. And it took me a long time to not think like that. You know, teenagehood was rough. You know, I had friends.
You thought you were the burden, essentially, right?
I don't think I'd put it that way. You know, I wouldn't say burden. That, you know.
Okay. How would you word it then? Take your time. Even Donut agrees.
The cat just made hard eye contact with me and just screamed from across the room.
Even Donut agrees. She's like, take your time, take your time. You're golden.
No, because burden definitely isn't something I'd like associate that with. It, you know, it was interesting because I'm the youngest in my family on a lot of different ways. In a lot of different ways, I mean. My brother is 16 years older than me, which is wild. And then there wasn't another kid in the family till me. Once I popped up, it was another 5 years till there was another kid.
Keep going.
She was up in another state. And then my two younger sisters popped up after that. But even then, like, we didn't get to see them super often. I was adopted, so it was all within the family, so we knew everybody, but like, I didn't know who my bio dad was for a long time. And we just never saw bio mom. So we never, like, it was interesting because I was the only kid for a really long time. You know, there were other kids, but they were never around.
Yeah.
So there were no kids around me. I was homeschooled. So, like, the only other time I would see kids, like, was if I went out and about, or, like, I went to, like, a church activity, or eventually I got put into, like, a homeschool group. So I knew other kids through that, too. But even then, like, I really didn't have friends growing up. I was a loner. I tried to be friends with the kids on my street, and they bullied the crap out of me.
Screw
Oh,
kids.
wait, I don't know if that's a... Okay. I was like, oh, no.
You're good. It's PG. It's fine.
That's always one of those words. I'm like, some people think it's a curse word, some people don't. So I'm like,
Nah, what the hell? You're fine. Keep going.
You know, I had one friend that I met through, you know, somebody my mom knew, and we were hand in hand. We called each other sisters for years.
Really?
And then one day, it's 2016. This was right before my Sweet 16. One day we get a knock at the door, and it's police. And we're like, what the hell's going on?
Oof.
And it turned out that she had this, like, breakdown at school. And, like, tried to say that I was, like, self-harming at home, and I was going to commit suicide with a gun. Like,
oh, boy.
All this crazy stuff. And it was like, whoa. And after that, like, my mom was like, nope, like, she's done. You know, we had other issues over the years, and like, at that point, it was just like, no, like, we're done.
Yeah.
We got back in contact, you know, not too much longer later, you know, because I'm going to be so, like, clear here. Not clear, but, like, transparent.
I know what you mean.
There was a point where I was self-harming. There was a point where I was, like, in such a bad state that, like, that was the length I was going to. I was, like, there was so much, like, emotional numbness that pain reminded me that, like, I was alive.
I feel that.
And, like, it feels weird to explain it like that, but that was...
I know what you mean, though. Like, speaking from experience, like I've told this, I've told this story. I mean, I was at that point too myself, where I was in middle school, high school, and I was doing that to myself as well. And I look back, I still have a scar on my shoulder.
Yeah.
From like on between the shoulder and like my chest bone,
Yeah.
like my chest bone. I still got it, but like I look at it every now and then and just go, not as a dwelling moment, but as like a reminder of like, damn, look at you.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy.
so I tell this to people, not as like a, hey, this isn't your fault, but you know what I mean. It's what happened then wasn't your fault.
Yeah. Well, at the same time, I was dealing with everything with what I was doing online. You know, I had gotten involved with when the 3DS and 2DS came out, they had like their own social media platform.
Ah, I remember
Miiverse.
that. Yes.
They had Miiverse.
I remember that.
And I was one of the kids that used it, you know, because, oh, like, this is a cool feature. I can talk to people about games that I like. Yeah, no. A pedophile very quickly found me and got his fingers all up in my brain. Didn't like that wording.
You know what
You got a hold of me real
I know what
quick.
you mean, yeah.
And manipulated the crap out of me. And the only reason my mom found out was because I fell asleep with my DS on. Ooh. And she went in to turn my DS off, and she saw, like, the screen, and she was like, what's this? And she started to read what was going on, and she flipped out. Rightfully so, because, like, oh my God. Like, this guy had me sending, like, very inappropriate shit to him.
Yeah. You're good. You get a pass.
Okay.
You're good.
I was like, oh no.
You're good. You're
Has it been
golden.
5 minutes?
Literally, you're golden. You're golden, actually. No, like, I say all these things like, yeah, keep the swearing to a minimum. I mean it.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, don't curse like a sailor. You know, just keep it to a minimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're golden. You're
Okay.
golden.
I don't want to get in trouble.
I'm frank with them. Literally, have you seen the name of the show?
Exactly. That's why I was like, I was
For
surprised.
God's
that
sakes, they're fine.
I'm surprised that it's a no cursing.
It's a minimal cursing zone, but you know what I mean. But like, that had to have.
It played a huge impact on who I am today.
It affected your development too.
Oh my
as
God,
like
yeah.
a teenager being like, "Oh, this must be who I am." I'm like, right, right, donut.
A 13-year-old shouldn't know what BDSM is.
No.
Hi, donut. Does my drink smell good?
I mean, I look back. I mean, if I were in your shoes, I'd look back at everything. I'd just go and remind myself that
I have been blessed with
yeah,
your presence.
I can look back at my life and go, it's not who I am. It is it. I can accept what happened. I've told you stories about past relationships, past everything. And I can... She's rubbing against the microphone stand. Donut.
You having fun?
What are you doing? Why do you do... That's Donut, for those wondering. Get your rear end... Can you... What? I had a thought and I lost it because of this stupid cat.
You cannot deny the donut.
Alright, she's giving an attitude.
Oh. Oh.
I saw the head tilt back.
I saw the airplane ears. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
I
no.
saw the head tip.
Oh, God.
But like, I've told you past stuff in life.
Yeah. We both got some pretty crazy stories.
I can tell you from my personal point of view that like what happened in my life, I can accept what happened.
Yeah.
It isn't me.
Yeah.
I mean, I've told Megan, my fiance, stories.
Yeah.
And I've reassured her
Just
like
like I've told my husband some stories.
I've reassured her multiple times like that is not who I am.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, that's the thing about growing up, right? Like, it's not about what you do, right?
yeah.
It's about owning up to what you do.
You naturally change by learning from your mistakes.
You own the sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah.
Grow up. When someone calls you out, be like, yeah, I did that. You know what? I messed up and I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You learn, you accept what you did, and get over it.
Yeah.
Because if it's when you harp on it, when you hold yourself to that, when you won't let yourself move on, history repeats itself.
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
So, I had two friends who, you know, I went to trade school with. And, you know, we were close for 12 years, something like 10, 12 years, something like that. And we drifted apart multiple times.
Yeah.
Mostly because of me. Mostly because of me. I'm man enough to say that is, not mostly, but like partially because of me, partially because of them. And I chose, at the time, very unhealthy dating relationships over them.
Yeah.
Looking back on it, I could have chosen friends over them.
Yeah.
But at the same point, I have told them multiple times, I've accepted what I did.
Yeah.
I own up to it. I did it. I'm not proud of it. But sometimes what they would do is they would do the opposite of not forget and not forgive. And over time, it grew our friendship sour.
Yeah.
And it took my soon-to-be marriage to finally say, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with this, you know, bull bleep. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's. But looking back on it, looking back through everything that's gone on in my life, I can own up and say, you know what? My life was interesting.
Oh yeah.
I mean, jeez. I like to use this expression of your life is one big book. And every single year is a new chapter of your story.
Yep.
And every day is a new page to that chapter of said book. And you can write your story differently. How your story is written how you choose to write it.
Exactly.
So, I mean, back when you mentioned the self-harm, I mean, if you don't mind me asking, like, was there a point in your life where you even said to yourself, I'm done?
Oh yeah.
Would you? Do you want to tell that story, or would you feel comfortable telling that story? Or
I'll share some of it. I won't go into the whole song and dance.
That's okay.
I've got at least 3 separate times where I was just like done. I did not want to be here anymore. I was so like far down that hole that I was like, I cannot see a way out of this. You know, I was in a pretty abusive relationship for the better part of 10 years, and it was on and off. And, you know, I'm sure that will end up coming up at some point.
Of course, yeah.
But that's, you know, neither here nor there. He did some pretty fucked up shit to me.
Yeah.
And it was all online. And, there was a point with him that I was just, like, done. I couldn't...
You're good. You're good. That was me. That was me texting you.
Oh, I didn't even...
Yeah, it was me texting you.
I didn't even know. I had my phone on. Do not
you're good. You're good.
So I was like, what?
I mean...
I literally didn't even, like, realize that you sent a text. I'm
you're good. You're good.
Zoning in and out. Because I'm like, wait, okay. Don't
Hashtag
curse.
radio producer. Anyway.
Because I'm like zoning in and out. Like, okay, wait, story. Being emotional. But also, wait, don't curse. But wait, hold on. Brain. Keep your thoughts.
You're good. You're good. I mean, looking back at everything... I mean, what eventually pulled you out? What eventually pulled you out of that dark state?
You know, one of the things that I did that I wish I hadn't was I didn't tell my mom. I wasn't transparent about what was going on with my family. I didn't tell anybody what was going on. When I'm like in that state, you know, because at this point in my life I have seasonal depression. It kicks in every year around November, and it usually stays till like February, and it sucks. Mm-hmm. So like, even like while recording, like I'm not, like I don't mind being clear about mental health. Like I'm very transparent about it at this point in my life. You know, mental health is super important. Oh, you just scared the
protect your brain.
Out of that poor girl.
Protect your brain.
Protect your brain. You know, I call it the skull jello, right? Like it's my way of checking with people. I'm like, hey, is the skull jello sour? Like, are you good? So like, mine's like teetering right now. It's like,
well, I mean, looking at you over the years. I mean, you've definitely been happier.
Oh my God!
Now than you were.
There's some key differences there. You know, I finally have my person. I have a partner that's not. Excuse me. I have a partner that's not dismissing me, that's not ignoring my attempts at communication, who's not abusing me.
Yeah.
You know, I finally have somebody who gives a fuck about me. Mm-hmm. I finally have friends. Yeah. I have friends in person, too, which is a huge deal for me. Because up until, like, 2018, I really didn't have any friends. Like, all my friends were online. And air quotes on friends, because some of them were just there because, like...
Yeah.
Like, because I was there. Like, we happened to be in the same Discord server, and my brain took that as a friend.
Yeah, right, Donut.
Even Donut's like, yeah, it's messed up.
Yeah.
Spider Cat.
She'll do that. She'll do that.
But, like, you know, I'm in a state where, like, I'm navigating mental health now, more accurately now. I'm recognizing that, like, hey, I probably have ADHD. I probably am on the autism spectrum. And I'm, like, recognizing and accepting it. I'm not, like, shoving it down and be like, no, I don't. There's no way. Like, I won't go the route of, like, self-diagnosing and be like, yeah, I definitely am. I'm 100% ADHD. I've got the tism. Like, no.
You also don't make it your entire personality.
Yeah, no. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yep, this is what I am, when I'm not a mental health professional.
Which is, that's a mistake that a lot of people make nowadays.
God. The amount of people I know who are going around, like, self-diagnosis, like, giving themselves diagnoses just because they Googled some stuff, I'm like, no.
Whenever I see that, I can't help but just, like, get so pissed off at that because, like, I'm very frank.
Yeah.
I've told people on this program multiple times, yeah, I'm on the autism spectrum. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's not who I am as a person. Like, just because I'm on the autism spectrum does not mean that's like, oh, I'm autistic. It's just the way I am. Like, what are you, like, just, what are you, stupid? Like, Jesus.
You know, where was I going? Wait, I lost my train of thought.
Autism, mental health. You were talking about the mental health.
Because you asked, like, what pulled me out. I'm rerouting us. I'm bringing us back to the OG point.
Aha, you're learning. Good job.
So, honestly, like, what pulled me out was my friends.
Good.
They're, like, and the actual friends, not the ones that were just, like, there because they were there. No, I had a few people that recognized that something was going on, and they made me talk to them. They like, dragged it out of me, but they got it out of me.
Which you need.
Oh my God, yeah.
You need that. You're stubborn.
I do not like talking about my emotions.
You're stubborn.
I will bottle that up till the day I die.
Yeah, don't do that.
I communicate, but you want to try to get me to talk about the brain moves? Absolutely not. No way.
Girl, believe me when I tell you this. Believe me if I tell you this. Bottling stuff up does worse for you.
Oh, absolutely, it does.
Than you even imagine.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like, jeez.
You know, I have my couple of people that I'll talk to about the things, so I have my outlets. But, like, I've been effed over so many times by opening up to somebody, and then they take the things that I tell them in confidence, and they will go and start sharing it to everybody who will listen.
Yeah, so you're naturally
recently.
You learn to be scared.
Yeah. You know, even recently somebody I was very close with, like, saw this person as family. You know, they're now going around saying all kinds of stuff about me. And I'm just sitting here like, you know what? If this is what you need to make yourself feel good, like, whatever.
Which, That's happened to me on multiple occasions, and I'm like, I got nothing to hide.
Yeah, exactly.
I got nothing to hide.
I am who I am. I say it with my whole chest. I own who I am. It's my crown.
I made mistakes. Who hasn't made mistakes?
Exactly.
If you haven't made a mistake, you're a crazy person.
Let ye who without... Yeah. My brain always mixes it up because I know so many different versions of the Bible.
I know what you mean, though.
Let ye who is without sin throw the first stone. Right? Like, for those who don't know, like, Bible-y stuff, there's a point in the Bible where Jesus walks into a town and they're getting ready to stone a woman. And because she did something. And he looks at them all and he goes, okay, whoever's without sin, go ahead. Hello?
Well
That's
done
hard
timing.
read.
That timing was impeccable. I mean, but we've
all got skeletons at the end of the day.
We're in a culture nowadays where people are so judgmental about everything.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's I
Printer?
His cat is pretending to be a meerkat now.
She'll do that.
She full blown just like
She'll
went
do
up on
that.
her haunches and was like,
She will do that every now and then. You know what? Hold on, stupid printer.
Is it beeping?
No, it turns on every now and then by itself because it's a. Jesus. Stupid printer. Because she is obsessed with the printer.
Huh?
This cat is obsessed with the printer.
Oh, there she goes.
See what I mean?
Oh,
She'll do that. She's
It's her
obsessed with the
nemesis.
stupid printer.
it's her nemesis.
No, she lays on it. She falls asleep on it.
Oh, well, it's warm.
It's so stupid. I don't
It's
understand.
warm. That's why.
It's not even. It's plastic.
Plastic, it's warm.
You know what? Fine. Whatever. Wrong button. I got one more.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Ah, you need a lizard button.
Tell a
little
bad
copyright, I
joke.
guess.
Tell a bad joke. Tell a really bad joke.
I'm thinking. Hold on. Listen, I'm a little slow, okay?
Sam.
There were two chickens in the yard, and one looked at the other and said, with all these chickens, shouldn't there be more of us? Damn, not the crickets.
Welcome to
You know
BS
that got a
Sessions.
snicker out of someone.
Welcome to BS Sessions, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BS Sessions.
I got a snicker out of someone somewhere.
You have
Bobby.
good
Thanks,
people.
Bobby.
Anyway, you have good people in your world,
I do.
and
I'm very lucky. I have a good, close-knit circle.
which is good. And
You're one of them, B.
hell yeah, I am. Just kidding. I mean, I hope I am, but I mean, for God's sakes. I mean, we live in a culture and a society where people are so judgmental about everything. Mm-hmm. Even if it means, who are you to judge for not being perfect when you yourself are not perfect?
Exactly.
I mean, Jesus, how many times have I contemplated deleting social media off my phone because of that?
People are obsessed with that, cancel culture vibe, right?
Yeah.
It's this movement that people think, oh, well, you messed up, so I'm gonna, make you not exist in our groups anymore. I'm like, no, that's not... we don't function like that,
Who died and made you king perfectionist? Literally.
It's I have a group of friends that I hang out with a lot, and the amount of times I'll hear them gossiping with each other, I'm just like, shut up.
Were you in high school?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Jeez.
I'll look at them and be like, we're adults. Why? Who cares? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
No.
None of this matters at the end of the day.
No, it doesn't.
I'm just so over it. I'm over people being so petty and stupid about everything.
Literally. If you can't learn to accept people for who they are and accept them for their flaws, you're more critical. That speaks more volume about yourself.
Yeah.
than it is about other people.
Yeah.
I mean, why judge someone?
Yeah. Nowadays I've the other thing I've noticed is that people are taking communication and like morphing it to mean something that it isn't. Communication does not like give you the right to demand people speak to you about something immediately, right? Like communication is hey, we have a problem. It might take me a little bit to talk to you about said problem because I have my own trauma.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about it and work it out. Communication is discussing the problem, figuring it out, and moving past it. Like, let's say we went to the store, right? And I bought something that you didn't want, right?
Yeah.
Like let's take the snack that I grabbed earlier as an example, right?
Yep.
So rather than just being like, hey, like I'm going to get a snack for us to like have tonight for later, I'm going to like get your input on this. Let's say I went and just grabbed something that I knew I liked. I didn't care if you liked it or not. I just know I like that.
That's selfish.
Not only is it selfish, but there's no communication there. Uh-huh. There's no, hey, I want to do this thing for us because it's nice.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me input too?
Yep.
And let's work together to find something that we both like.
You find common ground.
Let's find the middle ground. Nowadays, people expect communication to be, oh, well, here's how I feel. Forget how you feel.
No.
It's very one-sided people think.
Yeah.
I've noticed it's very like, well, it's about how I feel with this. I'm like, no, that's not communication. That's not what communication is.
No.
Communication is two ways. You both have to be willing to have that conversation. It's a conversation at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's a conversation like what we're having now.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Very much so. I mean, there's also jealousy. People are very jealous.
Even Donut chimed in for that one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a quote that I have written here. It says, like, jealousy is like, or resentment is like drinking poison and wishing the other person to die. Mm-hmm. Like, what good does that do for you? Like, what do you gain from that?
Play stupid games, get stupid prizes.
I mean, I think jealousy's stupid. I mean, I'd be the first person to tell you, like, just ignore her. Like,
she has ascended to the printer.
Jealousy is stupid. I mean, wondering why other people are successful and being jealous by said success is a loser mentality. Mm-hmm. It's a loser way of thinking.
Yeah.
Instead of being, like, jealous for someone, be motivated.
Yeah.
Be motivated to do better.
Dude, if you need to, make it into a game.
I mean, jeez. Someone I know is like someone complimented me at the gym the other day. Like, as I work out and stuff like that. Like, I go to the gym a lot. And someone complimented me and says, like, dude, you look like a gorilla. And, like, you look like a smaller Brock Lesnar. If you know who Brock Lesnar is, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't, Google it. Google Brock Lesnar. It's all you need to know. 2016 Brock Lesnar. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you look like a smaller Brock Lesnar. Like, you're a big guy.
Yeah.
And then I turn to the dude like that's like three benches down from me, and I go, God, I want to be that size. I do. But I also know it's like I can't feel bad for myself for being, 5'10" and my weight, while that dude is like 6'4". And like 280, but he's like 280 of muscle. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't feel jealous for that. And someone else told me, it's like, you work with what you got.
Yeah.
Don't try so hard to be someone or something you're not, and just work with what you have.
250 on a dude who's like 6'7". Oh gosh, I set myself up for that one. All right, there go the 6'7" memes.
I don't even care about that stupid meme. I think meme culture's stupid.
It is. Well, honestly, I appreciate memes.
Do you know Dewey?
I do know Dewey.
Speaking of.
No, but like, see, here, okay, quick little, like, branch off. Our generation had memes that made sense. Our generation had 21, and what are those, and it's an avocado, yeah. Like, we had things we could quote, right? Now it's all just, like, it really is brain rot. Like,
Was it code? Speaking of code.
Like, 6, 7 literally has no meaning to it. It's just numbers from like a song. I think is what it was supposed to. I think that's the.
Do you want to know? This branches off to a perfect thought. I think music today is so stupid.
Music today is all pop. There is no room for anything other than pop, and like that's always been the norm, right?
Let me rephrase the statement here. I think mainstream music is stupid.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, just be original.
Yeah.
Nothing's original.
No.
That's just my personal opinion. It doesn't make me right.
The amount of remixes that are coming out now, or like they'll have snippets from older songs. I'm like, come on, make your own beat.
Yeah.
Like Anxiety, but I don't remember what her name is. Anxiety keeps on trying me. That one.
Yeah, it's by I know who you're talking about, but like there's the dude who sings it, Gayote. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
then, like, at the beginning, everyone gets so excited because they think it's somebody I used to know.
Yeah, great song.
Mm-hmm. But
overplayed on the radio, but a good song.
It's so good. But there's a reason it's overplayed, right? Like, it's a good song. The make is there for it.
Also, one-hit wonder, but regardless.
Unfortunately.
Sadly.
But, like, there's no... Yeah, she's, like, up your armpit.
Hi, don't go there. I need that. Thank you. Dick. She is.
Donut!
And she knows it, too. She's an attention seeker. Watch, she's going to play with my croc.
She's playing with your croc or mine. I can't tell from here.
My shoe.
This room is full of Crocs and sneakers.
Yeah, it's delightful. You know why? Because of her. She'll dig into them. She digs into shoes.
Oh my gosh.
She's got a foot fetish.
Oh. Ayo?
No. No.
Wait, where was the branch? Hold on. Wait, I'm buffering.
Olive branch?
No. Olive Garden? Not sponsored? No, because hold on. I said, wait, branch for a second. She talked about memes. Oh, that's
Music.
where I was going. No. Before that.
Yeah.
So I was going to say, like, $250 on a guy who's, like, 6'6" isn't going to look the same as a 5-foot girl.
No.
Like, it's about, like, this weight distribution and, like...
Perspective.
Yeah, not only perspective, but, like, literally, because you were talking about weight before, like, the literal, like, biological differences there are significant.
Mm-hmm. We're just observing the cat. Just, okay, you're doing your thing.
Nuts.
She's crazy, because she wants to go to bed. But she can't go to bed now. Hello, Donut.
Visit me. No, okay. Well, fine.
This stupid cat.
Well, fine. Be that way.
Fine, take your banana.
You know, we were talking about analogies.
That joke
earlier.
went over your head.
100%.
It's a Jonas Brothers thing. She taught me that.
No.
When I told her that story, when I texted her that, she was like, "Yeah." When I texted her, I was like, "Fine, take your banana." She goes like, "Where'd you find that?" I said, "Twitter. Why?" She goes, "You have been initiated into the council." I'm like, that's all it took? If that's all it took, I would have found that out like 2 years ago.
You hit Joe Bro Twitter.
Oh my god. That's all her Twitter is Joe Bro stuff. Me? Whatever.
I don't even use Twitter anymore.
Good God, don't. Don't, please.
Or X now.
The only reason I still have my social media is for this podcast.
Our Snapchat streak?
Oh, Jesus. Is for this. Is for this stupid podcast.
Oh my god.
It's the only, and like,
dude, I'd be so sad if our Snapchat streak died.
You would be sad? You'd be sad?
I'd be so sad. Well, what's it at now? It's like over 1,000, I think. Hold on.
I don't know.
Pause.
Pausing. I mean, you know how many times I've wanted to just delete everything?
1,164. That is our Snapchat streak.
Why? Because them, that's why.
I mean, I think social media is a toxic cancer.
Yeah, because it's all fake. It's all staged. It's all fake. Nothing's real anymore.
No.
Especially now with AI. Now you really don't know.
We're in a simulation. I don't believe that. I don't believe we're in the Matrix or anything. Anyway, I don't believe we're in the Matrix or anything. But, you know. What was that sound you just did?
Oh, no.
What you have done has made God very unhappy.
That's not what I was expecting.
Veggie Tales.
Yo, that show was my
What the hell is that?
See what else I got here. We're just having fun with soundboards.
Oh my god.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Words.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yo, that was my thought process, like, going into this. I was like, words.
Oh, man. What was your reaction?
I had an analogy I wanted to share with you.
What's
'Cause
that?
We were talking about, like, you know, life in general and just, like, you know, jealousy and things like that.
Yeah.
A good way I've explained life and, like, you know, explaining, like, why certain things happen in your life. Picture... This requires imagination. What? Hello?
Imagination. God, I love your brain.
No, but, like, you gotta think creatively for a minute here. You gotta picture some things with me, if you will.
I hear you.
Say you're at, like, a very fancy, like, art gallery, right?
Yeah.
And you are right, like, nose to nose with a really huge picture. I'm talking, like, it's the entire wall. Giant picture. You're right there. You are right nose to nose with that picture. So, obviously, when you're that close to something, can you see the entire thing?
No.
Yeah. Let's say...
Yeah, good point.
Hold on. So, every year that goes by, you take a step back. And slowly, you take more steps back as time goes on. Meanwhile, while you're sitting here like, why is this going on, right? You know, for those of you who are religious, you know, praying to whoever, you know, for me, is Christianity. So I'm sitting here like, God, why is this happening, right? Like, for example, when my dad passed away, I remember thinking to myself, why are you doing this? Why take him away? Like, you're God. You could have made him better. Like, you could have taken the cancer away.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're all the way at the back of the museum, and they can see the entire picture. Mm-hmm. And he's just sitting there like, just wait. Just hold on. Just wait.
Patient.
Mm-hmm. As time goes on, you take more and more steps back. Till eventually, you know, the day comes and you die, and you can look back at your life, and suddenly that little dot of yellow in this one spot that made no sense because everything around it was different. Mm-hmm. Well, now it's this big, beautiful, like, mural.
Yeah. It's a 20,000 foot view. Mm-hmm. You're looking at everything from the 20,000 foot view instead of the 20 foot view.
You know, it's important to keep perspective in mind. You're
Literally.
not going to know why things happen when they happen.
Christ, I mean, think about, like, when you were a teenager. Mm-hmm. I mean, you have no idea what the hell you are by the time you're 13, 14-year-olds. Like, Jesus.
When my dad passing away was a butterfly effect. If my dad did not die, I wouldn't know you.
No.
We would never have met.
Nope.
Excuse me.
Excuse you.
So, when he passed away, my mom wanted to make sure that I got socialized. She wanted to keep me busy. Mm-hmm. So she put me in our local church's Pioneer Girls, which, for those of you who don't, like, know churchy things, Pioneer Girls is basically just like, it's like a girls group. Kind of like Girl Scouts, but, like, not.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, Girl Scouts, but with, like, less crafty stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's more Bible-y, less, like, I don't know, whatever people do at Girl Scouts. No cookies. Yeah. We didn't get cookies.
Damn it.
But while she was there for Pioneer Girls, she met another mom there who also homeschooled her girls, and we were getting along. And that mom was like, "Hey, like, you should put Hazel in this group, so she meets other kids. Mm-hmm. it's this great group, and we meet on Fridays, and here's all the info for it. And my mom put me into that homeschool group. And that's where, I really got to socialize. That's where I met other kids my age. That's where I met some of the people that would go to be some of my best friends. Unfortunately, at this point, I really don't talk to any of them. I have them on social media still, but I don't remember the last time any of them really reached out to me. For a while I tried, and I just was like, okay, bye.
Yeah. I hear you.
I still have one person that I see her a lot, and I talk to her a lot.
Good. That's awesome.
But if I hadn't gone to that homeschool group, I would never have been bullied for the first time. If I had never been bullied for the first time.
Fate's weird.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fate's really weird. Breathe. Don't die on me now.
We did.
Yeah, don't die on me now. Don't do that. I mean, it's
I
all.
would never have met my husband.
Your story has always been a fascinating one.
Yeah,
because,
and there's things that I won't share because internet.
No, yeah,
but
you got good people around you, though.
One of the things that I'm sure people might be wondering, I know people who I know in my day-to-day life will be listening to this at some point. I know my mom's going to listen. And, I've told people about this already, and that I'll be using the name Hazel. And the question has always been, well, why, aren't you just using your actual name on this? I take internet safety very seriously.
Of course.
I've got some scary people in my past. Like I said, I have some really bad exes. And at the end of the day, I don't want them to be able to track me down. Mm-hmm. I want to be as anonymous as possible.
That's okay.
I have internet friends that only know me as Hazel, and they will never know my real name.
Yeah.
I have people in my day-to-day life that I see that will only ever know me as Hazel. Mm-hmm. Because it's a safety. It is a net. If you only know me as Hazel, that doesn't give you much to go by.
Nope.
I
mean, what about, picture? What about, a picture of you?
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, if someone's determined enough, they can find anything on the internet nowadays.
Yeah, good point.
So, there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
But whatever I can do, I'm going to.
Yeah, I got you. I mean, when you first met your husband,
mm-hmm.
What was that?
Instant.
I remember when you told me you two were dating.
Yeah.
Deep down, I was like,
that's it.
Great fit.
Yep.
Great fit. Because
I
knew him a little bit.
Yeah.
I met him twice.
Yeah.
Prior to you two officially going out.
Yeah. I have a thing I go to with a bunch of my friends. On Wednesdays, we get together and we hang out.
Yeah, great
and that's
time.
where we met.
Yeah.
And so I remember the first time I went out to one. Brain.
You're golden.
One of my friends dragged me out. He was like, "You need to socialize." This is at the peak of my last relationship before my now husband was falling apart actively.
Yeah.
I was so depressed. I was broken.
I remember you calling me
mm-hmm.
one day, just hey, can you come over?
Yeah.
And so you could just so we could just talk.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I remember dragging you, be you need to leave.
Yeah. I needed to just get out of the house. And yeah, I needed to get out of that relationship. It was, yeah.
You needed to do what was best for you.
Yeah.
Ultimately. When you look
it's my turn with the donut.
You need to do what was best for you.
Yeah.
And if that meant you leaving that relationship, so be it.
Yeah. And, it took me months.
It did.
I remember, when things really started to fall apart, it was March.
Yeah.
I'm pretty transparent about this, so I don't mind sharing this. In March of 2023.
Whatever you want, if you feel comfortable with sharing.
Yeah, absolutely. March of 2023, I found out that I was pregnant. It was St. Patrick's Day. I found out in the bathroom of my job. I was panicking because my friend got in my head. He was like, well, even if you don't have any symptoms, you really should just take a test. You never know. And I was like, I really don't need to. And he was like, well, you just should. And I was like, well, now I'm anxious about it, so I'm going to do it now. Mm-hmm. Minutes before I was supposed to go on shift, I took the test. I called Andrew, and I was like, I said to him, like, I don't think this is going to do anything, but, just in case, I want to be on the phone with you, in case. And he was like, yeah, that makes sense. And next thing I know, it comes up positive. And the world just stopped. Because first of all, wow, I just found out that I'm pregnant at work. That's an interesting way to find out. Yeah. Because now I have to go through the rest of my work shift knowing this. We were long distance. He lived in Texas, and I live here in New York. Mm-hmm. How were we going to make that work? Who was going where?
No.
And it all just started to fall apart. And I remember, rushing to my friend's house after work and just collapsing on the floor and crying and being like, I don't know what to do.
I want you to know, everything that happened, not your fault.
Oh, I know.
Seriously, I want, this is not Dan, the host of BS Sessions, talking. This is Dan, your friend, talking.
I know.
Not your fault.
I know it isn't. It wasn't meant to be. I'm very much a whatever will be, will be.
Your time will come. I mean, look at me. Mm-hmm. I mean, jeez.
You've got some crazy stories, too.
I want to tell it. I've never told it on the podcast.
If you think this is the episode to do it.
So, it's...
Do you want me to tell mine first? Do you think that would help you?
I'll tell it. Okay. I've stuck my feet in the pool long enough. I was in a really tough situation at that time. Mm-hmm. And, it was me and an ex who, I'm man enough to say that it was not healthy by any means, shape, or form.
Is this the one that I think it is?
She got pregnant. And at first I was like, what am I going to do? Yeah. And then I remember, I think I told you months later. Yeah. Afterwards. Because
I remember. Because you told me around the same time that my thing happened.
We ended up... Now, we've since split off. Mm-hmm. Obviously, because, getting married and stuff. But, I'm man enough to tell this story that it was both equally stupid on both of our parts. Yeah. We were both stupid and young. Mm-hmm. And we ended up agreeing to, terminate the pregnancy. And it was hard. It was hard because it was one of those, what if? Your brain likes to play a case of the what ifs.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Especially in this kind of situation.
With everything. Mm-hmm. A case of the what ifs. And I like to play this game of, every now and then I go, maybe that was my daughter.
Yeah.
And, I never knew the gender of the baby. I never knew. Stupid early.
Yeah, me
but
too.
looking back on it between both of our stories and stuff like that, our time will come.
Oh, yeah.
Your time will come. I guarantee you. I've told you this in private. I will tell you this right now on this show. You're gonna be an awesome mom.
You're the second person to say that.
You're gonna be an awesome mom. No, seriously, straight up.
My mom said the same thing earlier today. I went out and had dinner with my mom tonight, and we were sitting talking about baby fever because I have a little niece who's just the most adorable thing on the planet right now.
My TikTok algorithm is terrible.
Oh, it's so much.
Horrible.
Show me your baby.
I hate it because I send it to Megan, my fiance, all the time.
Oh, I send them to my husband all the time. I'm like, hey,
and
I'll take 2.
I'm telling you, she's got a whole list of
like names.
Yeah, whole list.
I love that.
Hers is not as bad as me, obviously, but like it. You're going to be an awesome mom. Seriously, your big ass heart that you got in there, you're going to spoil that kid. I'm telling you.
And that kid's gonna know that they're safe, right? Like,
yeah.
Something a friend of mine said to me.
And your husband's going to be an awesome dad.
Oh my god, he's gonna be an amazing dad, and I know he's so nervous about it. He's so nervous. I'm like, you are going to be like one of the best dads out there.
Yeah.
Something one of my friends said.
He's a teddy bear.
He is. He's a big teddy bear. You know, something one of my friends said to me one time. You know, she has a daughter who's around my age. I have some friends who are much older than me. And we were talking about kids one day and families, and I said to her, I'm like, you know, I'm so afraid. Like I was very open with her. I was like, I'm afraid that I'll like traumatize my kid. Like in the process of avoiding trying to traumatize them, I don't want to traumatize my kid.
No.
And she stopped me and she goes, every parent traumatizes their child.
How will you know?
Every single parent.
Exactly. How would you know?
Exactly. And she said,
you don't know.
You know, what matters to me is that I don't send my kid to therapy for the same reasons I went to therapy. Mm-hmm. You know, I'd rather it be because I said no to them.
Yeah.
Or because I made sure they were safe.
Yeah.
Than hitting them or yelling at them or, you know.
Yeah.
Speaking of parenting, really quick side blip. Gentle parenting. It doesn't work.
No.
Gentle parenting requires gentle kids. If they respond to it, go for it. Not saying scream and yell and like abuse your kids.
Discipline your kid, but you know what I mean.
Discipline. You have to discipline them.
Megan has a great phrase. Because otherwise
you end up with these nightmare kids in the schools. I worked in a school for 6 years. We had some nightmare kids come in. I had a kid stab me with a pencil.
She's got a great phrase, my fiance. She goes, train your kids. Yeah. Train your kids like you train your dog.
Well, that's what I say. I'm like, you're teaching these kids how to human.
Yeah.
Babies don't know how to human. Are you kidding me? They just sit there and drool and poop and sleep.
No one knows how to human until like they're 25, 28 years old.
I don't know how to human.
Yeah, you're pretty good at it.
Yeah. I forget to brush my teeth.
Why you talk down to yourself like that?
Dude, I forget to pee.
Come on.
I forget to pee. Come on.
Okay. Okay. That was a lot. I need where's my Bible when I need it the most? I'm just kidding.
What, are you gonna thwack me with a Bible on the head?
I would. knowing me, I absolutely would do it.
Yell me, Jesus.
Anyway. I mean, but like the whole point I was going with like my story with the pregnancy thing on my side.
Oh yeah, I never finished talking about that.
I mean, well, it's okay, but like it looking back on it, it sucked that it happened. Yeah. I met my fiance literally months after everything happened.
Yeah.
And I told her straight, I was like, listen, this happened. Mm-hmm. I hope it doesn't have you view me differently.
Yeah.
But like, I was stupid.
Yeah.
And like, looking back on it, it wasn't my time. Mm-mm. I mean... Well,
that was where I was going with my story before too. For as much as I wish I had my little one here, not a day goes by that I don't think about my little one. Yeah. It would be a nightmare. I am no longer with my ex, obviously.
Yeah.
Trying to co-parent thousands of miles away from each other. Nope. How the hell would that work?
No, it wouldn't have worked.
You know, I probably would have ended up with full custody.
No, you would have ended up with full custody.
Uh-huh.
Because New York works in your favor.
Not just that. Like, you and I know details that I won't share on the podcast about my last relationship.
No, you do not.
Yeah. Like, it was not healthy.
That is, we do not talk that
relationship
here.
Would, like, that would be its own, like, episode, right? Like,
Nope. There are some things that are kept in private.
Yep.
For a good reason.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, to get back to, like, Jacob and how we really, like, connected, he met me right before this happened.
Yep.
I met him on the 15th. I found out about the baby on the 17th. And by the 19th, I was bleeding. 1, 2, 3. And then I got COVID.
Oof.
And literally the next day, I found out I had COVID.
You must have been an emotional wreck.
Oh, my God. It was a...
Good job. Saved yourself.
Caught it.
Good job.
Where's my Sonic ring now?
Good job.
Yeah.
Good job,
It's
you.
like when you're clicker training a dog.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, he met me right as all this was going down, and
Fate's weird.
we clicked right away. That was my nose.
Do you remember what I told you at the Babylon Burger Bar when you met Megan for the first time?
Yeah.
Repeat what I told you guys.
That we would end up getting married.
I told you both.
This was like months in, like 2-3 months in that really. No, it was the fall. So I think it was October.
No, it was later than that. It was earlier than that. It was like August. Because it was like, yeah, it was.
No,
it was fall.
It was the fall because I was
fall.
in long sleeves, and I only wear long sleeves in the fall.
So, we were at this burger place, Babylon Burger Bar. Highly recommend you go to.
Oh my God, it was
So good. We went there recently again.
Damn it, now I want a
so
burger.
good. No, I want a burger.
You'll want McBurgers later.
Well, piss off. Well, piss off then. Well, like it,
McDonald's?
but I was like, can I be cute for a second? And we were all four of us were sitting at the table, and I was like, keep her. I've never seen this girl smile as much as she does when she is with you. You keep her.
And he got the like pouty face. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because he's a softie.
He is. He's a big
He's a little softie, and I love it.
I love. He's my big teddy bear.
Yeah, which you needed that.
Yeah, you know, I went from being in numerous back-to-back, like very tumultuous.
You need a teddy bear who's also a hard ass.
Yeah, like
Which he is.
he and I. People have heard us fight, and they're like, "How are you together?" Right? Because we'll go at it like cats and dogs. We like when we fight, it is war. Like we are loud, we are stubborn. Neither of us want to admit when we're wrong. Mm-hmm. We duke it out. We stew in our own anger for a little while. Have some phone time. We both start to get sad and be like, ah.
You never go to bed angry.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to sleep on it.
Yeah.
I've never agreed with that statement because I'm like, if it's something you can work out, absolutely. But like, if you need to go to bed angry, like, do it.
Yeah. I mean, look.
You shouldn't if you can avoid it.
Me and Megan have
sometimes you have to.
We've never really gotten to an argument because like she's as much of a voice of reason as I am.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll spoil my wife any day I can, but like because I'm being real here.
Y'all are really cute together. I knew too. Like when you guys met, I was like, oh, there it is. Because I saw how miserable you were with the person you were with before that, and I remember when you told me you were thinking about proposing to that girl, I was like, no. I remember sitting you down and being like, do not do this. You are not happy. And this was like a month or two.
I was not happy at that time. I was alone.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a relationship, but I was alone.
Yeah.
And
this was like a month or two before like shit hit the fan for you guys. I remember sitting you down and be like, do not do this.
I've told you this.
Happy.
I've told you this story. Mm-hmm. I've told you everything how it went down.
Yeah.
And of every relationship, I've told my therapist this. I've told her this, and I said, I was in a relationship, but I was miserable and alone. Yeah. And that was my biggest fear, was being alone. Yeah. And yeah, I have great friends. I got you. I got a bunch of great friends that that I can go to in times of need and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But at the same point, it's like I was alone.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be alone.
Exactly.
And at that time I was. Mm-hmm. And Megan told me, take the leap of faith.
Yeah.
And
excuse me.
I remember when I picked up the ring, I was at work.
I remember that too. You snapped me.
I was at work.
I cried. Don't make yourself cry.
Screw you. No, because she's home.
Yeah.
She's home.
That's how I feel with Jacob.
And that's all I've...
Don't make yourself cry. Come on.
That's all I wanted.
That's all I've ever
All I
wanted
wanted, you know?
You know, it's so...
Screw you, man!
I didn't do anything! I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here with a squishmallow and a dream.
Oh, man. No, because, like, she's going to listen to this. And so down the road, I'll tell her...
wifey.
I'll tell her the same thing. Is like, she's home. And, like, I go to her... Like, I was, I was driving over to her grandparents' house. I was wearing my wedding band to Thanksgiving. And I was playing with it. I was just holding it. I'm like, that's home.
Yep.
That's all, like... All I wanted was someone who actually...
I'm such a bad wife. I forget my own time.
That wasn't, like, friends or family that I could go to and just be like, that's my home, man.
You know, it's when you finally have your person, when you have a bad day.
God damn, I can't wait to see her in her freaking dress.
I'm going to be crying right there with you because I know, like, how much this means to you both.
Yeah.
You're okay.
I'm happy.
I know.
I'm happy.
When Jacob and I got married, we had a very small wedding because we had a specific date in mind. We did it so last second. We threw a wedding together in 5 days.
Yeah, you did.
Like, it was nuts.
It was awesome.
We were like, you know what? Like, F it. We're doing it. We're doing it. It makes me think of the F it. We'll do it live.
Yeah, screw it. Screw it, yeah.
And it almost didn't happen.
Yeah.
It was literally this. I was about to call it off. And then it all just fell into place. And I was like, wow, okay.
Fate's weird.
Yo, literally.
Yeah.
And,
but look at you. Seriously. Yeah. Seriously, if you had to, would you do it all over again?
Oh, absolutely. I say that to my mom all the time. If I was ever given the opportunity to change things in my life, I wouldn't. Even with all the trauma, even with all the bullshit that's happened in my life, all of it.
I've asked you this question before.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you it again.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and change one or two things, but those two things made you the person you are today, would you still change them?
No.
That a girl.
Because it's who I am.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, like I was explaining earlier, my dad dying, if he did not die, I would not know my husband. I probably wouldn't have gotten half the trauma that I've got now. But you know what?
Perspective's weird.
That trauma makes me who I am.
Yeah.
You know, I would have never needed to seek out the internet to figure out, like, who I was. I would have never had that, I wouldn't have the, like, daddy issues, as they put it, like, because, parent passing away when you're young, no matter how old you are, it messes you up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there aren't even any other words for it. Like, it's who I am. All the messed up, all the things that are so painful, the things that keep me up at night, it's who I am.
Yeah.
It
texting the wifey, I was like, I was crying on the podcast talking about you.
Aw, the wifey. I love her.
She's the best.
Hi, wifey.
She's the best.
I know you're going to listen, so hi, wifey.
She's the best. She really is the best. I mean...
When are you going to have her come on?
She was on.
I missed one, I guess.
I'll send it to you. We had our own...
I try to keep up.
We had our own show for a while.
I remember.
It was called Smoothly Baked.
Yeah.
What a stupid name.
Why?
It was... the reason why we stopped doing it is because she's not really a big fan of just talking on a microphone.
Yeah.
So...
See, I don't mind it. I'm like, yeah, I'll yap.
I'll go find it. I have it here somewhere. I'll go find it. Yes, Sessions. Bacon. Got it. Found it. Is it on video? No, it's on audio. Thank God. Oh, I'm going to go, was it volume 36? Wow. I'm going to go back.
Wow.
Way back. Yeah, give me some. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. All right. Now we're back.
Took a breather.
I had to pause for 2 minutes.
Got a snack.
Yeah, no kidding, right? I mean, oh, man. What an episode this was. What an episode this was. I mean, damn.
You know it's going to be all kinds of, like, side stories with us.
I can't wait till I marry this woman. I can't wait. Right? I can't wait till I marry her.
Even Donut agrees. I heard her.
I mean, I was in a rough spot before I met her, or when I met her. And it was like, fate's weird. And, you know, what was your reaction when I told you I was proposing to her?
It was good. I was so excited for you guys.
Yeah? And when I showed you the ring?
I screamed. I literally screamed. I remember when you sent me it. I screamed, scared the ever-loving daylights out of Jacob.
Yeah. And what'd he say?
He was so excited for you guys. You know. That's what I never finished sharing, because I was talking about...
I'm gonna cry again. Damn it.
I'll throw a Hello Panda at you.
Don't do that. Those are delicious.
There you go.
Thank you.
He met me while all of that turmoil was going on, when everything was happening with my ex. And he and I just clicked. You know, have you seen the movie Hotel Transylvania?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to describe this anyway for those of the people who have not watched it, although I think it's pretty safe that most people have. When we met, it was like a scene out of that movie. Because in that movie, they talk about Zing. It's where two soulmates lock eyes for the first time. And, like, their eyes do this, like, weird little thing. And you just know. And I remember walking in to the, like thing that the event that I got dragged out to. It's like a hangout thing that we go to on Wednesdays. I walked in. I looked to my left and I met one of my friends and, like, you know, got introduced. And then I looked to I looked to the right and met her. Then I looked to my left and Jacob and I locked eyes. Literally, like, locked eyes. And I just stared at him for a solid minute. I was like, whoa. First of all, I thought he was attractive. Second of all, I was like, besides, like, the physical appearance of him, I was just like, he looks familiar and I can't figure it out. Now, I have a story for you.
Okay.
That I don't know if I've ever actually shared with you.
Okay.
So, he and I are both very, like, we're the kind of people that, like, look for signs and, like, we look for the vibes, right? Like,
yeah.
So, by the time he and I figured out what I'm about to talk about, we were about to start officially dating. Like, we were days away from him officially asking me to be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
As a kid, I had this reoccurring dream. Consistently. It was about a castle.
You told me this.
Yep. I would have this castle dream consistently through my childhood. Even, like, to this day, every now and then I'll have one. And it was very clear every single time. And it was the exact same castle every single time.
Yeah.
And every time it was a little different. Like, sometimes I was being chased by something, or I was lost, or, like, something was happening. But there was always the same person. It was a guy. And one time it was a prince, and one time it was just like a servant in the castle. But it was always somebody familiar. Mm-hmm. And they always were safe. And they would always help me. Mm-hmm. And, you know, typical kid style, I was always, like, in a princess dress. And,
yeah.
You know, like, one of the dreams, I think, like, a Cookie Monster was chasing me through the castle. Like, Buzz Lightyear saved me. Like, it was a crazy dream.
Yeah.
So, like, they weren't all, like, normal dreams. But, like, it was always the castle. It was always the same guy. And one day, you know, to this day, I don't have very many dreams. I almost nightly will have a nightmare. And it sucks. You know, it makes sleep very hard. I have a lot of insomnia issues. Like, I'll stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, even if I have work. And it sucks. Because then you're dragging your feet through the day. And then eventually you get that burst. And you're like, okay, I got this. But then that cycle continues of, well, I wasted the day. So now I got to do all this stuff. And, well, it's quiet now. So I can be productive.
Yeah.
So we were talking, I was telling him about this dream, and he was like, well, is this what the castle looked like? And he was explaining details that were very, very specific. Like, I had never told anybody about them, kind of specific.
Wow.
And I didn't even have the words for it. To this day, I'm still like, what? Fill in the blank there, but what the...
Yeah, I know.
And he's sharing more details with me, and I'm like, we're going back and forth, and we're both just like, how do you know about this? Like, how do you know what this is? Mm-hmm. And eventually he shared with me that he used to have the same kind of dreams.
Wow.
Where there was a little girl running around the castle, and he had to help her.
Damn.
Yeah. And, like, when I heard about that, I just, like... I knew already, but that was like, okay.
It's your home.
Yeah.
You cherish that. You know that, right?
Oh, my God, yes.
You do whatever it takes to protect that home, and you cherish that home.
What's ironic is when we met, we were both in pretty, like, bad relationships. He was with a girl who was just super... You know, I won't share, but, like, not good for him.
I know. I remember the story.
Yeah, you know the story, but it's not my information to share, so I won't share it on podcast where it goes to all the interwebs.
Yeah.
But, like, personally, I didn't think she was good for him. And not from, like, a, hey, I'd rather be with you. Like Avril Lavigne, hey, I don't like your girlfriend. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
Like, I genuinely, as a friend, I wasn't okay with how she was treating him. And I said that to him. Because we went away on a trip together at one point in July, and he was, like, something happened, and he was so upset. I'm like, she is not good for you. Like, look at how this is affecting you right now.
Yeah.
And it was after that trip that, like, he really was like, wow, I'm in the wrong relationship.
Yep.
And I'll never forget the day after, like, he asked me, or the day before he asked me to be his girlfriend, they were trying to break up with each other at the same time.
Wow.
Like, they both were texting each other and being like, are you trying to break up with me while I'm trying to break up with you?
Wow. Jesus.
And, like, a day later, he officially asked me.
Wow.
Because he told me, he's like, I want you to know that, like, I'm breaking up with her. My intent is to eventually ask you to be my girlfriend. And I was like, whoa, this is a big deal. I was in the middle of getting ready for a concert. Like, I was going to a Matchbox 20 concert. I'm like, this is a big deal for a conversation. Give me, like, 5 minutes to get in the car.
Do you want to hear a story?
Sure.
Before it close up?
Yeah. I want to finish like, how we...
Go for it.
Met.
Go.
Sorry. Okay, I'll go. I'll just speed run.
Go for it. Nope.
So,
take your time.
We met in March. We had the zing. And I was like, wow, like, I need to know this person. So, as time goes on, we talk, like, passively, like, in circles. Like, we'll see each other, like, hey, how are you? Like, cool. And we'd, like, disperse. Eventually, we started to get closer and closer and closer. And, excuse me. We got really close. It was, like, May. And I remember just calling him one day and crying.
I could see you tearing up a little bit.
Nah.
I could see
really.
a little bit.
All right, fuck you.
Well done.
I almost got there.
You took it long enough. Only took an hour and a half to break it. You're good. You're golden.
Run it back. Start all over.
No. Jesus Christ. No.
I was doing so good.
You're doing fine.
You distracted me.
I got you. But continue.
I remember I called him up. I was hysterical crying. And it was just another day of, like, nothing but bull with my ex. And this had been an ongoing thing. I was calling him like, I don't know what to do. Like, you are my closest friend right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know who else to turn to. And he finally turned to me and he goes, you're calling me almost daily about how he's treating you. Why? Like, what is he giving you? What is he saying to you that makes you think you need to stay? Mm-hmm. Why are you so convinced that you can't find love, that you're willing to put up with what he's doing to you?
Because you deserve to be loved and cared about. Because you deserve it.
Yep. And,
everyone's deserving of it.
He called me on it. And it was after that day that I was like, okay. Like, I'm going to give him the ultimatum. And I'll never forget. The thing that finally pushed me to break it off with my ex, I messaged him one day and I was like, look, I need time on my own. Like, I need to just, like, take a step back. I need to figure this out because I've begged you to put in the work for months. I have asked you to show me that you care about me. Show me you love me. Put in the work with me. And he wouldn't.
I remember that.
And he was just like, okay. Now, when we were dating, I had his Snapchat login. Not only because of how many times he had cheated on me, but because he would very often forget, like, our Snapchat streak. And this was before you could restore them. So, like, he gave me explicit, like, permission, like, hey, if our streak's about to die, you can log in and fix our streak. Just, like, log out afterwards. I was like, okay, cool. This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Because
I know you'll forget. So one day, this is the day that happened. My phone had logged. I guess I had either I forgot to log out the last time I had saved the streak, or like I know what happened. I was in the school and it had logged me out of everything, and I hit the wrong profile because I had like the quick saves set up for Snapchat.
Yeah.
And he had removed my nickname and the heart next to my name on Snapchat after like 5 minutes. And I messaged him. I was like, you know what? I have my answer. Like, don't even bother trying to put any work in. Like, you just showed me that you don't care. You just showed me that this isn't worth a fight to you. Like, this isn't worth fighting for to you.
Mm-hmm. And I hear you.
Within 5 minutes, you took the nickname that you have called me our entire relationship off of my username. Like, on Snapchat, you can set nicknames for people.
Yeah.
You pulled that off of me. Didn't even put my name on there. You just removed my name, got rid of the heart. That's it. Like, that showed me you're done. If you're willing to give up on that quick, that you're willing to remove my nickname, I'm done. Oh, well, I was trying to be respectful and I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, like, we didn't break up.
Bull
like,
crap.
We didn't break up. I said I need time to, like, mull this over and think about this where we're not messaging each other and I'm getting distracted. I need time to figure this out. And this just gave me what I needed.
Yep.
I remember calling Jacob after work and telling him and just, like, losing it. And he was like, and he said to me, he's like, I'm proud of you because you finally are sticking up for yourself.
Yeah.
See, now you're going to get me there because, like, I remember it was this, like, bittersweet relief. For 10 years, I had that fallback. I had that cushion of, well, my other relationships didn't work out, but I still have Andrew. He's still there. It's fine.
Now look at you.
You know?
Be proud of yourself, girl.
What?
Be proud of yourself.
The pettiness in me sometimes, like...
No, seriously.
Gets me because I see...
Look at me.
Oh.
Be proud. Oh. Be proud. Be proud of you.
Yeah.
Okay? You should be proud of yourself.
I am.
I'd be pissed if you weren't.
I'd be pissed if I wasn't.
Do you need a hug?
No. I'm good.
Okay.
You looked like you needed a hug before. I almost, like, came over there. I was like, oh. You know, my story is crazy. It's actually crazy.
Yeah.
And, like, I could go on for hours about, like, just how much trauma is under my belt. But, like, at the end of the day, it's who I am.
Yeah.
trauma makes people who they are. Mm-hmm. And like, you have to own it or it will drown you. You have to accept it. It's hard. People need therapists usually to do that. But you know what? The faster you can accept, damn, this happened. This sucks. But I'm still here.
Yep.
I'm still kicking.
Yep. That's it.
That's
all I gotta do.
That's it. Once you do that, you're unstoppable because you take away the crown. You take away the knife that people are jabbing you with. You turn it into a crown.
Yep. Do you remember the Jonas Brothers tickets that you sent us?
Yes, I did.
Take a wild guess to what our section number is.
I have no idea.
315.
Aww. I love that.
Yep.
Was that intentional?
I guess. I guess it was by intentional. I guess it's by accident. I'm not sure, but no, she sent it to me. It was like, it's a sign. Like, yep.
Oh, I love that.
I can't wait till I see her in that stinking dress.
You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry like a baby.
I'm gonna be crying the whole day.
I remember
the whole day
when Jacob and I got married. He saw me like in the full getup for the first time, and I didn't have this crazy dress. It was literally like a Torah dress.
He cried like a child with candy in his face.
It wasn't like intense. Now he doesn't cry often. He's not a crier.
I am though.
Yes,
I am a softie.
That he and I have been together, I've seen him cry like a handful of times.
Yep.
And it's usually like negative. It's usually at the point of like overwhelmed that he's just shutting down.
Yep.
This was one of the first times I've ever seen him cry from just happiness.
Yep.
And like when he, this just sounds so weird. When he cries, he gets this like look on his face.
Oh.
And like the second those doors opened, I saw it start to kick in, and I was like, "Don't make me cry! My makeup is done."
Too late.
I know, like when we do the big wedding, because we're gonna do a bigger wedding down the line. We just like we rushed it because we wanted that date.
Yep.
You know, our anniversary of our first like quote unquote date was June 6th. It was the first time we kissed, and we went out to dinner, and we just had a great night.
Yep. There you go.
And it, you know, it just held a lot of weight to us. So we would always celebrate it, and we always felt so silly about that. It's like it's such a silly thing to like honor, but at the same time, it was the start. It was what kicked everything off.
Yeah.
Now, we thought about getting married next year on the 6th. But that would be 6626. And I was like, no, thank you. Not today, Satan.
Nope.
Like,
nope.
It's so a little too close to 6 to 6.
So the following year?
We haven't set a date yet. But, like, probably. It'll probably be something like that.
Good deal.
Although weddings are expensive.
Yeah. The hell? You're telling me this? Yeah. Oh my god,
You sounded so offended.
I am. I mean, I've only seen her cry 3 times.
Yeah.
When she picked out her maid of honor, who's her aunt. Mm-hmm. You saw that.
I did. That was a sweet moment. I'm happy I was there for that.
Yeah.
I still have all those seeds. I found them in the office the other day. I was like, oh my god.
Do you want to know a story? That was her mom's idea. But, and then when we went to my cousin's wedding upstate, and the father-daughter dance started, and she was like, can we go outside real quick? And I was like, yeah, of course.
Those mess me up.
Yeah, and she started bawling.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh my god. And
because that's something people don't talk about, right? Like when you lose a parent, like when you lose a parent young, people don't realize like how many milestones they should be there for. That all of a sudden,
her dad was everything to her.
Yeah,
and
that's how me and my dad were. I was the apple of his eye. He and I were attached at the hip.
Yep.
Every single day when he came home from work.
Yep.
Didn't matter what I was doing, even if I was still doing schoolwork, we would stop. We would go in the living room, and we'd watch an episode of Zaboombafoo
Oh, that's awesome.
and SpongeBob.
That's awesome.
Those were our shows. Every
That's
single
awesome.
day, like clockwork. And like, it breaks my heart to know that like my dad, he never got to meet his granddaughter.
He's watching you, though.
He never got to meet his grandsons.
He's watching you, though.
He's I know.
He's watching you.
I know.
You know that.
I do.
Okay?
You know, my brother,
Yep.
he got me good at our wedding.
Oh, my God.
I literally, here, I'm going to find the picture while we're talking about this.
Yeah, go for it.
So, my brother officiated our wedding.
That's awesome.
It was great. And, excuse me. See, like I said, that revenge insomnia kicked in last night. I was out at the bar till like 5 in the morning.
Jesus. Did I ever tell you she had changed her necklace?
Oh?
She had a necklace of her dad's badge. Until recently. It's now a K.
Well, that's gonna get me.
It's gonna get me.
Oh, my God. Shut up.
Dang it, my stupid softy teddy bear heart! She hasn't taken it off since the bridal shower. Oh, man.
God.
What an emotional ticket podcast this is, right? You found it?
I'm about to. I'm giggling at you.
Yeah, I know, right? Look at her stinking hair. My fiance's hair at the bridal shower was like, oh. You know, she hated it.
Really?
She wanted a messy bun. But I was like, are you shitting? Are you kidding me? It looks amazing.
Yo, I still feel so bad. So, for their, like, bridal shower, I didn't know where I was going. I've never been to a bridal shower before. That I wasn't, like, actively helping set up.
Yeah. You were so lost.
I was just sitting in my car for, like, an hour, frantically texting him. I'm like, help! I don't know where to go! Aww.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
That's my baby right there.
So when when they got there, I was like, I don't know where to go, and they were like, I don't know either. So we're gonna figure this out all together.
Teamwork, damn it.
And so as we're walking around, I hear Megan go, and here are the lovely couple, and Hazel. I was like, oh no! I had so much social anxiety about that day
you did.
for like a month.
But it was
I
awesome,
still
though,
feel
right?
like,
But it was awesome, right?
because I was just trying to get out of the way.
Did you find the picture?
I did.
Good.
I was just trying to get like out of the way for the photos because I
Yeah.
knew when you guys walked in they were going to take photos. So I was hanging back like outside on the deck, trying to like let you guys have your moment. I don't remember who opened the door, but they're like, "Come on in, come on, come on." I'm
My
like,
aunt.
"No."
It was her aunt, yeah.
I was like, "No, like just wait. I'll come in later."
It's awesome.
And it was like, just go. She's
was
like,
awesome.
"Oh, come in." I was like, "Ah."
You got it?
I almost cried on the spot.
Oh my god.
Because I felt bad. I felt like I was like ruining the moment. I was like, oh my god.
But you didn't. You did not. You found it?
I did. So my brother officiated the wedding.
Yeah.
And, you know, he had like a little thing. They talked about my dad a lot in the thing, which meant a lot to me. So here's the before he drops the bomb on me, right? We're all happy and we're, you know, we're walking out of the church, like saying goodbye to everybody because it was immediate family only.
Oh boy, I feel like I know this.
And he had this like not portfolio, but like the leather thing that like you open up.
No.
Not like I don't know what they're called. I guess portfolio.
I know what you mean.
I don't know. So all of a sudden he opens up. He's like, you know, I have the thing here. I wanted to make sure I gave that to you, and you can take this whole thing home with you. Like I bought it for this. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Oh no.
Now on those type of things, it's like the one side where you can put the paper, and then you have like a little pocket, and like there's this area for like a pen.
Yeah.
And he opens it, and he pulls out of the pocket a picture of me and my dad.
Oh,
like one of my
man.
favorite photos of us from when I was.
Oh no.
He pulls out that picture and he goes, I want you to know Daddy was here too. And I made it like the entire day without really crying. And
You suck.
Oh my god, that literally like this is the other one, but like just my face.
Oh,
I
that's
melted.
gonna be her face.
I like melted. You know, one of the other things that we were able to get as a picture, my sister got me a bouquet charm.
Yep.
It had like a little blue gem on it, like teardrop shaped gem, and it had this like circular pendant on it that says on your wedding day, my heart is there. On your wedding day, my heart is there, walking beside you. I love you, my daughter. I am near.
Yep.
And then it had a locket attached to it. And, you know, we were able to put a picture of me, that same picture of me and my dad in there.
Oh.
This way, I had him with me.
Stop.
And one of the last pictures we did that day was me holding my bouquet.
Oh my god.
It's one of my favorite photos.
That is awesome.
Literally, like, of all the photos that we did that day, that is one of my favorites.
Oh man. Did I ever tell you who she's walking down with?
No.
Oh my god, you're gonna cry.
I know who's walking me down.
So, you know, her dad's no longer with us.
Yeah.
So
She had mom do it.
She always had her dad's uniform nearby.
Mm-hmm.
She has this little bear. The bear is made out of his uniform. Gotcha.
Shut up.
She's gonna walk down with the bear. And there's
And as somebody who's like a big stuffed animal person, like that gets me even more.
there is a seat at the front of the aisle
For those who aren't there.
where the bear is gonna go. Oh, she's gonna be a wreck.
See, I have a teddy bear, like a big polar bear that my dad gave me.
Yep.
Like he said that I could have it, like when he passed. I can't exactly bring that down the aisle. It's literally like as big as me. It is huge. The thing is, I used to sleep on it. Like it is massive.
Oh my god.
Can't exactly bring that down the aisle with me.
Oh my god. Oh boy, this was a fun one. This was fun. Told you it'd fit right in with this stupid stuff. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Oh, this is awesome.
This is fun.
This was fun. I'm glad you could
I
make
might have
it
to pop back up on here again.
One of these days you will. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dan Cruz. That's Hazel. We're coming to you from the beaches of lovely Long Island, New York. This has been BS Sessions Volume 55.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all in this life and most certainly the next one. Cheers, everyone. Have a good night.